Alright guys, well I got here. Finally show up. Sway bar links for that Dodge truck. Came in. They have what, 20 in stock at the store. And we're gonna be putting this in tonight. There's the part number. This is the original replacement one from the old part that broke. I'm guessing the way how the old one broke was over torque the nut, and then it kind of stretched that stud out, that threaded stud that makes it weak. And of course this vehicle has that suspension lift on it, so that's more flex on the sway bar. That would cause the links, these links to more angle that pulls up more, and then it will, you know, strip or whatever. It kind of works more harder for the links to stay and put. So I'm gonna open it up here, and I'll show you the torque spec on this. I looked up the torque spec, and so this thing, all right, so there's a kind of like a cup and a bowl right here, and this is just a straight stud. So this thing sit like that, okay? This goes in a lower control arm, and this goes to the top where the sway bar goes in here. So this is where it broke, right here. And this is just a skinny stud, and this is like a bigger, thicker stud. So it gives more torque right here than the top. So when I look it up, the spec, the bottom one here, this bottom bolt is a 75 foot-pounds torque spec, and then the top one is just a skinny little stud with this one I believe 25 or 30. Just had to verify that here. I'm gonna put the link, the text below that what the torque spec on it. So it could be 25 or 30. So if you over stretch this stud and overspin this bolt, or this nut, I mean, yeah, it's gonna cause to stretch the stud out, and then it will break again. So make sure you don't want to over torque it, and keep this thing good in the vehicle. And again, this thing is a lifetime warranty, so you know we are good as long as you live, and as long as you own the truck, I guess it's still warranty. So when it break again, we'll change it again, we'll get a new one, keep getting a new one till I don't know, till I guess the vehicle doesn't exist anymore. So yeah, let's get ready, and let's install this to the truck. Alright guys, here's the link. It's time to install. On the passenger side, you can tell it's missing, and driver's side's right there, still working good. Alright guys, so it's gonna sit like that. The socket that I use, they have two different sizes here. On the bottom one, the bigger end one is 18. Make sure you use the deep socket 18 size. Okay, deep socket. And then on the top is 5/8. So on the top you can use deep or shallow socket, doesn't matter. So but down here you use the deep socket. So take that bolt off. Take this nut off, and then the washer and the one bushing, and the sway bar links. Sorry, the sway bar right here sits in between. Same thing on the other side. All right, guys. So to take the tension off the sway bar, you're gonna have to take out that lower bolt on that lower sway bar link. So when that thing is off, this sway bar will just gonna be hanging and flexing up and down. and that's when we could put the new sway bar links on this side and bolted everything down. Okay, so we're gonna loosen this up. Still good. Make sure the boot is not rip or anything. All right, back on the passenger side. So now with that sway bar link is loose on the driver, you can tell I can swing the sway bar in and out. All right, so I put anti-Z's on the thread here, so it's easy to come off, so it won't rust, it won't break in half when I'm trying to take it off next time. Alright, that's in the hole. Let's check on the other side. That one's in the hole. Yeah, that one's in the hole. That's good. Alright, let's put all the nuts in together and then we'll torque it down. Use the big nut on the bottom and tight, and then gonna stack this bushing first and then the washer next. Right, so I got the bushing and washer in there, and then I'll put the nut in. Hand tight, and then we're gonna tighten up with 5/8 socket. And then the bottom is gonna have to use the impact to tighten up the nut in the bottom. Just a little snug for now. It's not tight. I'm gonna torque that thing down. We're gonna have to tighten that more on the top when this will have no space right here. I'm gonna have to keep tightening it up and torque it to spec. All right, guys. So that's nut is snug. Same thing on the top. It's pretty snug. So we're gonna have to move on the driver's side. Make sure the other one is snug as well. All right, here we go. On the driver's side, yeah, of course, spin. Now we're gonna have to use vice grip. It's good. The boot is not ripped or anything. We're gonna torque that down after. So let's dial that torque wrench. 75 foot-pounds on the bottom nut, and then I believe 35 on the top. Alright guys, 75 foot-pounds here. There you go. And then let's move on to the next one. Oh really?
Yeah. They gave us the future. Did it work when you jacked it up?
No. Yeah, you don't have to jack it up.
Well, here comes the snow, bro.
Alright guys, it's all done. Everything is all torqued to spec. It's all back together. That's it. Thanks for watching. We'll see you again.